welcome to Hanging with Hang. In today's video, I am going to share with you 4 simple things that you can do to help you face your fear as you being humans, right? Being human, we all have fear. We're all scared of stuff. Most fear are rational because it's a thing that help us save, keep us prepared for what next. And sometimes we have fear that irrational that also hold us back, so that when we judge ourselves, we beat ourselves up. But either way, it's important to face your fear head on, and the question is how we do it so we can do it with grace. And I'm wearing this shirt today, and this is how I get inspired to do this video, because a lot of time when you face a fear, it's to just simply make the decision to do it. So here is 4 things that I think you can do for your fear that I find is helpful. One is to acknowledge your fear for what it is, my friend. Being human, you're going to be afraid. You're going to be scared of things, right? And try to understand, is it rational? Is it irrational? But either way, they are what they are for what it is. So try your best not to judge it. Try your best not to understanding or analyzing it, because by doing that, you just suffocate the fear a little bit further. Okay? So by acknowledging it, we create space for acceptance. Acceptance can give you peace. Now, acceptance doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you vulnerable. It doesn't make you not a warrior. Acceptance, I think, it just helps you connect to the reality. And in my opinion, a lot of time, it's harder to accept than to fight, because it's, you surrender the judgment, you surrender your own ego to be in that acceptance of the truth, right? And once you acknowledge what the truth is, whatever the fear is coming from, it's either you human, you are wired this way, or this fear stems from something that happened in your past. Either way, you can connect to that fact and you can choose to deal with it. Then that take to step 3, which is once you accept it, then you can allow space for this fear to come up, come through, and come out, so it doesn't stay there and paralyze you. Because here's the thing, if you don't deal with your fear, if you suppress your fear, judging your fear, and sometimes because the fear is too much, we create the fear on top of the fear, right? And that is self turned into suffering. And to me, that suffering is unnecessary, because the pain of fear is inevitable, because being human, you're going to be experience that. I would be lying to you if I say any otherwise, right? But then how you deal with your fear, that's up to you. And creating the fear of the fear is unnecessary suffering, and you get control of that. Which, take to point number 4 is, once you allow for the fear to pass, set the intention or release the fear, or shifting this fear with gratitude and with grace. Because this fear has been there for a reason. And chances are, if you really look back, every fear that you ever have is always served a purpose with a positive intention. It's trying to help you. It's trying to protect you from dying. It's trying to protect you from being rejected. It's trying to help you from falling off the cliff. So it's trying to serve a purpose without realizing that it's also very thing that hinder you to your freedom and your life of fully expression. So now that you acknowledge, you recognize this fear, so then as a captain of your ship, you get to give this fear a purpose of how you want it to serve you, instead of you serving it. So with that, my friend, acknowledging the fear, accepting the fear, allow for it to pass through you, and release with appreciation, with love, and with grace. So that's what I found really helpful for me, and for many of my clients over the year. I know this is easy said than done. Do the best you can to do it. If you are afraid of dealing with this, then also be okay with that practice on that. Thank you so much for being in my world and for listening and stay to the end of the videos. As always, if you feel this is helpful, please share with somebody else that you feel can be helpful. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, set on your notification, and we'll let you know when the next video will come out. For now, I'm sending you a lot of love from my heart to yours, and from tropical Hawaii to wherever you are in the world. Until the next authentic moment. Aloha.